Did y'all know I make about $50,000 a month selling my information products online? Well, it's true. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I do it and how you can do it too. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
I'm going to share with you a detailed step-by-step guide on how to sell information products online today. I'm going to share with you the biggest secret that I've learned selling over $1 million in products online. And I'm going to share with you my hottest secret on how to get started in less than a day and start making a profit in less than 30 days. So there are so many benefits to selling products online. And I feel like this was the biggest secret that was kept from me, and I'm so happy that I found it and I'm able to share it with you. Selling products online has allowed me to reach people all across the globe. It literally allows me to put my products, my services, whatever it is that I'm offering on a website, and that business is able to run 24/7, 365 days a year. Literally, I get money into my account every single day, okay, because of online products. Additionally, I'm able to create something one time and sell it over and over and over again. So this one thing that I created essentially is creating royalties for me and providing income over and over and over again. Additionally, I'm able to use my own expertise, my own creativity, and put into my own thing a product that brings me money. It's so much more fulfilling than working for other people. As many of you guys know, I started off working in corporate America. I worked in corporate America for over 18 years in mortgage banking. I literally was tired. I climbed the corporate ladder, but I had to travel all the time. I was away from my kids. I have 5 kids, many of you know that. And I was not happy working for corporate America. Although I made, at the last job that I quit, I was making over $200,000 a year. However, I literally have made that in a month selling my own products and services. So do not think that the only way to make money is by working for someone else, climbing a job, getting a degree and all the fancy letters and all this other stuff. I can honestly tell you I've made way more money selling products online and being on the internet than I have with any other business that I've ever created. So let me tell you how you do it. So the important thing that you need to know when it comes to selling a product online is you have to decide. You need to decide, are you going to be selling a product or are you going to be selling a service? Because they are two totally separate things. I literally have had products where I've sold, you can check them out. 𝗲𝗺𝗀𝗀, for example, is my signature detox tea product, all organic products. The website is 𝗲𝗺𝗀𝗀.com. I was able to sell that product on my website, on Etsy, on Amazon, all of these different websites, and had money coming in all the time, especially with Fulfillment by Amazon, which will allow you to literally ship your products to Amazon, and then Amazon will ship the products as they sell to the customers, allowing you all the time and the freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. It's absolutely amazing. That's one way. And again, I have 𝗲𝗺𝗀𝗀, and I also have Bella J Hair, which is a hair extension company that sells hair weaves and wigs. And again, 24/7, I'm able to sell those products on multiple sites, not just my website. That's one example. Or you can sell a service. And this is what I really recommend to so many new people coming to the online world. You literally can start selling a service and create your own packages. For example, you can have a service where you sell social media, where you help people with their social media, or you help them with their photography or their videography, or you help them write their business plan, or you help them potty train their child. I mean, I could go on and on and on about the different consulting type of services that you could offer to someone and create your own packages and make money with. Giving you an example, when I first got into real estate, I was wholesaling, then I was fixing and flipping, and then I started getting rental properties. Eventually, I got over 40 rental properties and I was able to quit my job. You couldn't tell me nothing. I literally was happy, I was free, I had all these properties, I had this money coming in, but I got a little bit bored because there really just wasn't much going on. I got, 20 some odd $1,000 coming in. I got property managers managing my properties. I have my kids, but they get bored with me. So I really needed something else to do. I literally started teaching and coaching real estate and created another stream of income just with the properties that I already had. literally people started paying me to learn how I got rental properties. People wanted to see my fix and flips and would pay me to come see my fix and flips. Let me show them what I did. Let me show you where I got the materials, how much it cost, how much I was selling it for, all of that type of thing. I literally started to monetize what I did every single day, and I turned it into a service. I took what I did, you know, I learned it, I did it, and then I just started teaching it. And you can do the exact same thing with a service. So again, you want to take a product, you need to decide, are you going to do a product? You know, like I said, I've done products, or you can do a service. I'll give you a hint. I've made more money with my services than I have my products. But you can decide. Let's get to the next point. So now here's the fun part. Here is the thing that most people miss. Just because you are selling products online does not mean that you don't need a real business. The key to all of this is to set up a real business, meaning you need to name your business. You need to get an LLC or S Corp or a C Corp. In other words, register your business with the Secretary of State. You need to get your EIN, which stands for Employer Identification Number. It's like your business's social security number. You need to get a professional phone number, professional email. Actually, I made an entire video teaching you all of this. I'll make sure to put a link to it in the description box. It teaches you how to set up your business very quickly and very inexpensively. Make sure you watch that whole video. But this is so important because so many people want to start an online business and they never think of the business part. You want to make a tangible business because nowadays, what do people do when they want to look up a business? They Google it. They want to make sure you're legitimate, that you really have a real phone number, a real customer service, a real email. They don't want to get, abc@gmail.com. They want to get you at, the name of your company.com to see that you're a legitimate business. People like working with legitimate businesses. Additionally, this will open up business credit and business funding for you if you do this. Again, I made a whole video on it. I won't get into that. But once you set up your business, you literally have unlocked your credibility. People can look you up on Google and find you and see that you're a real business. Additionally, now you can get business credit and business funds, and other people will lend you money to grow your online business. So don't skip that part. Another important thing, because this is an online business, your website does matter. You don't want to spend a lot of money getting a website. I'm not going to tell you how to make your website, but there are some very inexpensive ways to get websites. One of the websites that I like and the platforms that I like is called ClickFunnels. I'm able to make multiple websites and multiple squeeze pages and landing pages for my different businesses. I'll put a link below and you can check out ClickFunnels absolutely free with a trial. But let me give you some ideas because this is so important on what you can do and how you can make a lot of money online selling products. So here are some awesome ideas on what you can do in products and services that you can sell. So I'm going to give you the 5 best ideas that are working now. So number 1, and this is just hands down the easiest thing that most people can do and make a ton of money online, is a course. You literally can teach someone how to do something that you know how to do very well and begin selling that course. Like I said, I literally make over $50,000 a month selling my different courses, and I only have 2. I'm not really big on selling courses. As you guys know, I like just giving my information for free. If it is something that you like to do and you want to do, you can make as many courses as you want and make way more money than Noelle does. Number 2 is mentorship. You can actually start mentoring people. You don't have to create a course, but if there's something that you do very well, if you've climbed the corporate ladder or you've gotten a job in security and other people want a security job or whatever it may be, you can literally mentor people. When I first started, I was only charging about $500 for my mentorship and charging about $500 for people to tour my rental properties and my flips. I would easily get 10 people to come on one of my tours, okay? So just do the math of that. I literally would do 1 tour of my properties and make $5,000. Not to mention the money I was already making off the property. So that's one way. And again, you can just put all of these like events. These are like events and tickets that you put online and people will buy tickets to them and come to your mentorship or your class. Number 3, and I make a ton of money with this, and that's books. I am a writer. I've written children's books, and I've also written books on real estate investing. I do very well with my books. In fact, I've made an entire video that teaches you how to publish your own book, so check that video out. But books are an amazing way to quickly get content out there, and it is something people buy very easily because it is very inexpensive. Next, podcasts. So many of you are watching this on YouTube, and you know about my YouTube. YouTube is another way. a course. You can make lots of money with YouTube, and then I take my YouTube and I turn that into a podcast. So now I'm making money from YouTube, and I'm also making money from Spotify, iTunes, and things like that. So podcasts are an amazing way to sell your information, share your information, and start making money. You can monetize a podcast in many different ways. You can offer your products or services at the end, or you can actually even have other people sponsor and pay to either be on your show or sponsor your show. There's tons of money available in podcasts, and trust me, I make all of it, and you can too. And last but not least, I'll give you another just easy way. Okay, again, I could be here all day just going on all the ways that I make money and how you can too, but one last really easy way that you can sell a product that's not even yours online and make money is through affiliate accounts. You literally can go to other companies, other businesses, even Noel's, and you can sell their products and services and receive a commission. It's completely easy and it's very inexpensive to get started. You can go to places like ClickBank and find a myriad of businesses that have products that are for sale that you can make money selling, and you don't have to do almost anything to do it, just have a business. Okay, so let me give you now the hottest tip, because this is a bonus tip that Noel just has to share everything with you guys. If you really want to get started and start making money immediately, here is the big secret of what you need to do. You need to give away something for free to collect email addresses. I cannot tell you this enough. There is so much power in email addresses. And it's been told, and my mentor told me, and I can tell you for a fact, if you have about 10,000 emails, you will make about $1 million a year, okay? About $1 million a year. 10,000 emails equals about $1 million a year, because with 10,000 people that you can reach out to, you can make different offers to them. So what you want to do is create a landing page where you give them something for free in order to get their email address. For example, you can have a free download or a freebie that you're giving away, or a free checklist, or your free book, or whatever it is that you're giving away for free. It has to be something of value that people will want. In exchange, they must give you their email address. And then you have a place where you collect those email addresses. And again, there's sites like MailChimp, Aweber, Constant Contact that will house all of your email addresses. And then once you have all these email addresses, you can email them all the time with whatever it is that you want to offer. You can reach out to your tribe and say, hello, how you doing? Or you can make them different offers, maybe one offer per month or one per week, and sell your product or service. There is just so much power in emails, and it is very easy to get people's email addresses, but that is the #1 way to make a ton of money online, because you want to get them off of whatever platform you have them. If you're on Facebook and you give away your freebie, and then you get them off of Facebook by getting their email. If you find them on YouTube, get them off of YouTube by getting their email. It is so easy and so profitable to get email addresses. So make sure whatever you're doing, you start by giving away something for free and getting people's email addresses. So take this opportunity and check out Noel's free book. I've written an entire book that teaches you all of this, and I'm giving it away to you absolutely free. Go to noellsfreebook.com. Again, that's Noel, Noelles, noellsfreebook.com, and go ahead and get my book. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is pay for shipping, and it'll teach you pretty much everything that you need to know about real estate investing as a beginner. True stories, no fluff, all of the information that you need. This is Noel, to your success.